Don't Starve is a survival horror game. Actually, it's not a horror game, but it's pretty fucking scary during the night. And it's brought to us by Clay, the guys who made Shank and Mark of the Ninja, which are both great games in my opinion. I generally don't talk about graphics that much, but it's a Clay game. They always make really cool art styles, and Don't Starve is no exception. Everything in Don't Starve looks like it was hand drawn on paper, which is really unique in an indie sort of way. But enough about graphics, what about the game? What about the game? I think it's pretty self-explanatory. The main goal is don't starve. So you have to chop down wood in order to make weapons and tools, mine, pick berries and hunt innocent little rabbits. Yes, this might sound a bit Minecrafty, but it's actually a lot more like DayZ than Minecraft, because the main focus is survival, while crafting and building are elements to help you achieve that goal. There's also interesting magic, and another really important mechanic is lightning. You have to make a fire, otherwise you will die. I really like the world, it's very weird but also compelling. There's spiders, pigs, giant monster eyes and wormholes in the ground. And when you start exploring you'll stumble upon all sorts of crazy stuff. There's one very interesting element, and that is permadeath. Once you're dead, that's it, you have to start a new game from scratch. And it's a big strength, but also a bit of a problem. The good things about this is that you get experience and unlock new characters every time you die, and every new character has a different ability, which will help you survive longer. But now the negatives about the permadeath mechanic. Well, there's two things. Number one, you know how I said the world is very interesting and you feel the urge to explore? Well, you're always too scared to explore during the night because of the permadeath mechanic. While you could find some cool stuff, the risk of dying is a bit too big. I guess you could call this risk reward, but the risk oftenly outweighs the reward. Number two is that the game gets a bit repetitive when you've spent around an hour just gathering materials and then some monster kills you, but I guess the game is supposed to be played in shorter sessions. Now the game is very much still in beta and stuff is being constantly added, but I can't possibly be the only one who's screaming for a multiplayer mode, especially when you get 2 copies for the price of one. Most of my criticism can be fixed with one simple solution, and that's more stuff, and they are adding more stuff constantly. Don't Star has a good core and a great deal of potential, but I still think it has a long way to go, and if you're a real survival fan then yeah, sure, get the beta, but I would still wait for the final release.